sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, Paul Skeens. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now? Chandler Simpson digs in now.
Number 14, Chandler Simpson.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Check swing, he held up. Ball one.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Oh.
In the dirt. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. One away. One out, man at first. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Here's the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. And a 1-2 again. Left field. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Whoa.
Swings through the sweeper. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Man at first, one away. Stays alive. One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. To the right side. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Drew Rasmussen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. The 1-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's inside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a.
Now back in safely at first. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that is out of play. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. And a 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Batting third, left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Whoa, save! 1 out and a runner at second as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Line drive, base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Throws to second, but he scrambles back. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Ball to strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a chopper. Play made. That ends the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really control. Simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days. With hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now Taylor Walls. Alvarez over at first with one away.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Second baseman, Ben Williamson.
Right down to shoot. Strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's three.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Up the middle. Fires over to Bellinger. One pitch and one out. This one in the air, right field. And that one hops the wall. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Nope, that's low.
Right through there for a strike.
That's the ball.
Swing and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
Runner on the move. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Rays' leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
Ball.
I can't tell if they're staying away from the breaking stuff or if it's just fooling them over and over again. Those pitches are falling in for strikes, and they'll need to start hitting them at some point, or else it's going to be a tough day.
Next one is off the play. Ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Simpson aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer, and they add on. It's 3-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. At the plate, Junior Caminero grounded out his first time up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez.
Ball. Hey!
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch is inside. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And a foul ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Brian Reynolds here. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ball 2.
Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's safe.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
Bellinger fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, right field. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Time call.
Time.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Walls in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Now all even up. Just misses with that one. swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds makes the catch, inning over. Back here at PNC Park, Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Alvarez to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Pirates, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
The Pirates trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2.
Nope. Ball one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. There's a line drive to left field. One down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Up.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Bellinger up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the out.
Bellinger goes. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Ball.
Way high there. And it's 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4. Take a base.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. Squirts away a little bit. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Fouled off left side.
Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds settles underneath it. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day.
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the Pirates catcher now, Yainer Diaz.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-2. Alvarez just in time. That was close, but he's retired on the strikeout, one away.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
The Rays up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. And a base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning. Here's Neil Cruz. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Man at second. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. Got him. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Fraley. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Isaac Matson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Right side. And that one handled to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Strike. Woo.
The Rays up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one not close. Ball 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Out towards right center field. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Comes up empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
Bowling.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Horowitz takes it himself. 2 gone now.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now it's the second baseman, Ben Williamson.
Yes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's the strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. O'Hearn on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at PNC Park, leading off, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder, Ryan.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays,
Now
Cam
pitching for
Boozer.
Tampa Bay, number 62, Cam Boozer.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Lau on at first, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-2. Next to hit, Ryan O'Hearn. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Late with the swing there. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the sixth.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now. Stays alive. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's going to be spent. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Diamond.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Base hit center field. Runner from third in to score. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Grounds one to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Now time called at the plate. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez should have this one. And there's one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Cody Bellinger.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Bellinger on his way home. There's one. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the last half of the seventh. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
In there for strike one. On the ground, out to short. Walls throws to first. And there's two away.
Up next for the
Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one ripped left field. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park and stepping in for the Rays, Christian Yelich. Mason Montgomery on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the air center field. Brings it in. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman Junior Caminero.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate. For Tampa, now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays. Yandy Diaz looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And a big swing and a miss. In the air, right field. O'Hearn gets under it, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Reynolds now at the plate. Matt Brash will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. He was late there. Strike one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here's a 1-2. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Right fielder,
That one lifted to left. Yelich settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And it's even up to Ozuna. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. In the air to left center. Yelich coming on. Dives and makes the catch. What a play. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. Hit on the ground to short. Cruz tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it. Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
2 down. And stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field. O'Hearn moving under this one. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Alvarez down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Cruz stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The Rays trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that.
On that grain. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the MISSISSIPPI. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to buck down on your kin, knocking dope to kick in. You is not my friend. I pull my pants up, then I did my dance on these. Said the devil cannot get me. I'm too clean in these bowls. I suppose you wanted to see it lose, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that leg. I brought it back. In July, burn up your back, burn up your back, burn up your back. You know that coat of denim. I'm a southern soldier, I told you. But first, let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about a time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you, they pull up hollering about their silence. How you get away with all that? I say, baby girl, you know southern different. I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy copped a lack when I was only 5 years old in a jack. Bring it back. I say, stunting is a habit. Told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about a time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is a habit. Told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Wanna ball like me, but they fall like Lee. I showed up so clean they wanna but they can't. Cause I got that frank. God got my back, you with me, he cranked that yank. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't chiming. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't chiming. Let me tell you what got me about it. Let me tell you what got me about it. Yeah! I said I pull up in that peanut butter on that leather with the hot jam. Remember when I had to tow that horn and marching band? Now I'm marching through Japan, thumbing through them bands. I double down on it, bet my crown on it. That you cannot pull it down from me. Cause I deserve the splurge whenever I urge the purge. But I heard that you capping down. Wait a minute, who you talking to? I got your birth certificate, you know I fathered you. Just because I'm shining, doing my thing, you mean it bothered you? You was barbecue. I'm so sorry that my ascension at life is hard for you. I told you that I could not concur, that I could only concrete when I speak. You see truth, get a sheet from my teeth, cause it's gold. I serve it up fresh off of that stove. For my from the country, gotta know I'm on cold in that mode. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do in life. You feel me? You feel me? This side and north side, this that Anthony Hamilton right after he got baptized in some collard greens as a young baby. This that Fantasia when she had the show and she take her shoes off because she feel free. And free yourself.